Sending you the notes. Even if you miss out the recording, it's okay. Okay. So the point is outside. Let us assume the slope of the tangent is m, and we don't know it. We are trying to find out. If m is the slope of the tangent, the equation of tangent will be y equal to mx plus a by m. Remember, I don't know m, but I know a from the equation of parabola. The point x1, y1 is also known to me. So I can say this will satisfy the equation. Everybody agree with the statement what I've written?
Yes, sir.
The point is known to you. Slope you don't know. So you assumed the slope as m. And your aim is to find out what is value of m. So what will you do? You will say that this point will satisfy the equation of tangent. From this, I'll solve the equation. So I can solve this equation. I'll get a quadratic equation. So m square x1 minus my1 plus a equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation whose roots, there are two roots for this m, because quadratic in m, no? m1 and m2. So they will be the slope of this two tangent. Hence, two tangents can be drawn from a point to a parabola because there are two values for m. Further, sum of the root is minus b by a. So y1 upon x1 is sum of the root. That means if I take y coordinate divided by x coordinate will give you sum of the root. And product of the root will be a by x1. You know, no, alpha plus beta, alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation.
Yes, sir.
Alpha plus beta is minus b by a.
And alpha into beta is c
by a. So I'm applied that. So m1 and m2 are the roots of it. So sum of the root is obtained by y1 divided by x1. Product of the root is decided by a by x1. So this formula you have to remember. Did you follow this? So can we write down? So
yes,
write
sir.
down. Show that from a point x1, y1, we can draw two tangents to the parabola y square equal to 4x. And show that sum of the slope of the tangent is y1 by x1 and product of the slope is a by x1. It's very important for shortcuts. You will be able to answer many questions just like that. Are you ready? So what we don't know, slope of the tangent. So you will start with, let m be the slope of the tangent. Then equation of the tangent is y is equal to mx plus a by m. x1, y1 will satisfy equation of tangent because you are drawing tangent from x1, y1. Therefore, y1 is equal to mx1 plus a by m. So my1 is equal to m square x1 plus a. So m square x1 minus my1 plus a equal to 0. which is quadratic in M. Hence, M has two values. Because M is having two values, there are two tangents. So two tangents can be drawn from x and y1. So after you solve this quadratic equation, you can get the value of M. From value of M, you can find the equation of tangent. Then, if M1 and M2 are the slopes, then M1 and M2 are the roots of its quadratic equation, m square x1 minus m y1 plus a equal to 0. Therefore, m1 plus m2, sum of the roots, is y1 upon x1. Product of the root is a by x1. So if you want, you can calculate difference of the root, all those things you can, difference of the slope, all that can be calculated. This theory, I hope you understood. I'm going to send you all the theory, everything in the worksheet, okay? So you can read them also. This is my explanation. So we have here parabola y square equal to 4x. There is a point here, a comma 4a. One tangent you can draw like this, and one tangent you may be able to draw like this. You're asked to find what is the angle between them. So we'll first assume the slope. So if you want, you can do directly this. Can I teach you direct method? M1 plus M2, if the slope of this is M1, what all things they've asked us to calculate? Find the equation of tangent. So equation you have to calculate, okay. Then you don't have the, you have to find the. So y is equal to mx plus a by m. Then a comma 4a is a point on it. So 4a is equal to m into a plus a by m. All the a will get cancelled. So m square minus 4m plus 1 equal to 0. Where a? So we'll not be able to solve that. Let me check once again. A comma 4a would let us. A comma minus 4a. You can't solve this. You did it correct now. 4a, a. On 2a. So we'll get very vague answer. So slopes are 2 plus root 3 and slope are 2 minus root. So equation of tangent. Y minus 4a. Point is 4a. 2 plus or minus root 3 into x minus a. We can't find a perfect answer, so we have to leave it like that. Did you understand what I've done?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. U square b square under root b square minus 4.
Yeah. I used the formula because you could not factorize. Now we are asked to find the angle between them. So tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So 2 plus root 3 minus 2 minus root 3 upon 1 plus 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3. 2 got cancelled, so 2 root 3. Four minus 3, 1. So the angle between them is 60 degrees. Tan theta is root 3, so theta is 60 degrees. Can we move on to the next problem? Okay. Just read the next question. You can easily do that. If the tangents at a point on the parabola are perpendicular to each other. So already we know m1 into m2 is a by x1, correct? So they are perpendicular, so it's minus 1. A is how much here? K by 4. X1 is how much here? Minus 6.
Minus 6.
So K is 24. I hope you understood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So like this will be a part of a JE question. From this, something more will add to it. Maybe a circle will be added to it, or a straight line question. This is a question like JE question, 9 to 1. These are all other things are all basics. Basics only I'm making you understand. Last, I'll teach one more thing and I'll stop. Is it fine?
Yes, sir. We are ready.
Now, what I'm going to teach you last is a property of a parabola. We learned just now that if you have a point x1, y1, and if I am drawing tangents to this from this point, then m1 into m2 is a by x1, correct? And if the tangents are perpendicular, what will happen? This x coordinate got to be minus a, right? Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
That means you will notice that whenever I am drawing a tangent to a parabola, which are perpendicular to each other, the x coordinate will be on minus a. Which is that line x is equal to minus a?
Directrix.
Directrix.
So what is my conclusion? If I pick a point on the directrix and draw two tangents to the parabola, the tangents will be perpendicular. Did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So do you remember in circle, I taught you directress circle. Do you know directress circle? If the circle's equation is x square plus y square equal to a square, then I can find another circle whose radius is 2a square, means 2 root 2a. I'll be able to find another circle whose equation is x square plus y square equal to 2a square. And if I take a point on this circle and draw tangents to this inside circle, they will be perpendicular. Did you understand that? And this is called the directress circle. For example, if x square plus y square equal to 8 is the equation of circle, the equation of directress circle will be x square plus y square equal to 16. And if I take a point on this circle and draw tangents to the inner circle, they will be always perpendicular. Did you understand the meaning of directress circle?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
So same thing is applicable for parabola also. Parabola, the directrix is like directress circle. If you take a point here and draw the tangents, you will notice the tangents are perpendicular to each other. Have you got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here directrix circle and here it is directrix. That's all the difference. That's all I want to teach you today. I'll continue with the remaining problem in the next class. So what is the next problem? Let me see. Almost we are completed. Only that x1 upon locus you have to find. That will take next class. So much is clear to everybody?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay, last
Yes.
one summary and we'll stop it. First and foremost thing, we learned how to find equation of a tangent from a point, at a point. The point is on the parabola. Then we said equation of tangent when slope is given to you. And then we said equation of tangent from a point. So three types of problems are there here. These two have formula, this have no formula. Formula for this is y1 is equal to 2a into x plus x1. Formula for this is y equal to mx plus
a
a
by
by. Formula for this, no formula, but find m by substituting the point. This point, you substitute in this, you get m. And once you know slope, you can use slope point formula and get the equation of tangent. Or you can substitute in this also and get the equation of tangent. Is it clear? Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
And then lastly, I told you, if the point is x1, y1, then the sum of the slope. What is the formula for sum of the slope? y1 divided by
Divided
x1.
by x1.
And product of the slope is
A divided by
a
x1.
by x1. And you will notice that always, if the tangents are perpendicular, they will intersect at a point whose x coordinate is minus a. So the point of intersection of all perpendicular tangent is the directrix. I hope you got the point. What are all things I've taught you? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll send you some questions to answer. Think and answer. Then easy questions I'm sending first. Then I'll come to the difficult questions. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anybody
Bye,
have
sir.
doubt? Yeah. Okay.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.